5 facts you need to know about the Little Mermaid remake. Number 1, the plot. At the D23 event in September 2022, Disney unveiled a first look trailer for The Little Mermaid. The footage doesn't reveal much, but it does show breathtakingly realistic visuals beneath the sea, which could easily be mistaken for a David Attenborough nature documentary. The clip ends with Halle Bailey's Ariel singing into the camera while the song Part of Your World plays in the background. Unless you've been living under the sea, you're probably familiar with the story of The Little Mermaid. Disney's 1989 animated adaptation based on the classic Hans Christian Andersen story tells the story of Ariel, a mermaid who longs to live above the sea and join the human world. When Ariel saves Prince Eric's life after a shipwreck, she falls in love with the handsome royal and soon strikes a deal with Ursula, the sea witch, in which she trades her voice for human legs. But as with any good deal, there's always a catch, and Ariel must kiss the prince and make him fall in love with her, or she'll lose her legs and become a mermaid for good. Of course, in true Disney fashion, the story is replete with memorable songs, and the live-action remake will be no exception, with the original songwriter Alan Menken collaborating with Lin-Manuel Miranda on 4 new songs in addition to the beloved classics. While the live-action remake is expected to be mostly faithful to the animated classic, if previous live-action remakes like The Jungle Book and The Lion King aren't any indication, expect a few minor changes to the story and characters. Number 2, the cast. Ariel will be played by singer Halle Bailey, who previously appeared in the US sitcom Grownish. However, she is perhaps best known for her success in the music duo Chloe x Halle, which she formed with her sister Chloe Bailey. Her next major film role will be in a musical adaptation of Alice Walker's novel The Color Purple, which was adapted into a Steven Spielberg film in 1985. Speaking of the casting process, director Rob Marshall said, after an extensive search, it was abundantly clear that Halle possesses that rare combination of spirit, heart, youth, innocence, and substance, plus a glorious singing voice, all intrinsic qualities necessary to play this iconic role. Talking at the D23 Expo, Bailey revealed that filming the iconic song reminded her of her childhood. She reflected, "Swimming in the pool, imagining I was a mermaid. I never thought I could see that come to life." After years of speculation, Melissa McCarthy was cast as the sea witch Ursula, who will no doubt bring her razor-sharp comedic chops to the villainous squad. King Triton, ruler of Atlantica, will be played by Javier Bardem. Jonah Hauer-King, who played Prince Eric in Little Women, will play Ariel's love interest, Prince Eric. Noma Dumazweni, a British actress, will play Queen Selena, a new character in the film. Awkwafina will voice Scuttle, the dim-witted diving bird who claims to be an expert on the human world, and Good Boys actor Jacob Tremblay will play Flounder, an anxious fish who is Ariel's best friend in The Little Mermaid. The voice of iconic Crab Sebastian, the loyal servant to King Triton, tasked with watching over Ariel, is provided by Hamilton star Daveed Diggs. Number 3, the songs. While we expect the plot of the remake to be very similar to the original animation, we do know that there will be new songs in the film. Lin-Manuel Miranda collaborated on the film with original composer Alan Menken, and in February 2020, Miranda revealed that he had written 4 new songs for the live-action remake. In February 2022, Miranda confirmed that the new songs are replacing none of the ones you like. He told Variety, "All of those are in. There's no bigger Little Mermaid fan than me. We found a couple of opportunities for some other music that I can't wait to see." He added that Ursula doesn't have a new song, but that there will be one for Ariel when she becomes a human for the second half of the movie. He said Rob Marshall found a creative way to hear from Ariel, even though she is Sans voice for a little while. Number 4, behind the scenes. Believe it or not, Halle Bailey did not transform into a half-fish for the role. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, filming was postponed until January 2021, when principal photography began at Pinewood Studios in England. Filming will continue until July 2021, with more footage shot on location in Sardinia, Italy. Marshall explained how the film was shot against the blue screen, allowing for a more real visual of Ariel's underwater world, and how it didn't affect her hair's lifelike appearance. He tells Deadline, "We shot against the blue screen, so we weren't really underwater, so she had a wig cap on, so the hair is digital, but what's interesting about it is that half of the movie is above water, so we actually have her hair." So they were working from an actual hairstyle that we created for her in real life, and they just had to make it move in water. Number 5, premiere. The Little Mermaid will be released in theaters on May 26, 2023, with a Disney Plus release likely to follow once its exclusive theatrical window expires, which is usually 45 days after its initial release. After a few delays, filming on the new film concluded with a shoot scheduled to run from January to July 2021.